when you start to stream, that'll be on. You can let that hang for 3 seconds. Then you can transition to you. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. You must have. Yeah. There you go. So again, I would have that on. Start to stream. Bring it to yourself. Say hi real quick. Go to the rules. Introduce the players and go right to the match, or you can just go right to the match because they just started.
I'm not. Okay. We'll start slow then. Here this morning, it's Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida. Got the first round of this year's Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. Melinda Huang, the defending women's champion at the table, or with the break, I should say. Her opponent, Jennifer Sylvester. We are your brave commentators, Jason Bowman and the Black Widow, Jeanette Lee. We'll be here covering some of your rounds here today for the ladies. Should be a good event, just getting started here. Again, Jennifer Sylvester at the table. Jennifer is from Hamden, Connecticut.
Taking stripes.
The ladies are playing a race to 5. They've opted to start in the 8-ball set. Of course, U.S. Amateur Championship rules is a combination of 8-ball and 9-ball. 5 games of 8-ball. I'm sorry, 3 games of 8-ball, 6 games potentially of 9-ball in this particular match because they've opted to start in the 8-ball set.
Uh-oh, things are starting to get hairy. Looks like she has the 13 ball, the 9 ball, and maybe the 15 ball left on the table. Uh-oh. Ooh, she had it. All right, Melinda, looking at the nice 7 ball on the side.
Again, if you're just tuning in, we are beginning our coverage of this year's Women's U.S. Amateur Championship produced by the American Pool Players Association. This coverage brought to you by our friends at pooldog.com, allowing us to bring you this coverage here throughout the next several days. This competition just getting started here at Strokers in Palm Harbor will continue through tomorrow in the ladies' event. The open event will kick off on Friday and run through Sunday.
She's got some problems ahead of her. Looks like she's getting to it right away, which is the right thing to do. She had to get rid of the 1 so she can get to the 2 ball later.
Of course, we mentioned Melinda is the defending champion in this particular event. Exercised some past demons when she took home the title last year. Of course, she had been a top finisher several times. She is from Los Angeles, California. Plays in an APA ladies team back there in LA.
Four balls left on the table.
And again, if you're just joining us, this is a race to 5 combination 8-ball and 9-ball. The ladies opted to start in the 8-ball set, so we'll see 3 games of 8-ball, potentially up to 6 games of 9-ball. Melinda Huang at the table currently. Her opponent, Jennifer Sylvester from Camden, Connecticut. All of this brought to you by the American Pool Players Association and our friends at pooldog.com.
Uh-oh. She's hooked on the 3 ball, can't see it, and she's got to get the 5 ball, probably in the corner pocket. Playing position for the 3 ball next. No matter how she chooses to play this 8 ball, she's going to have a tough shot on the 3 next.
This event played on all 4.5 by 9 foot tables. A little different
I
than
don't know
most
if
of
she
the
hit it hard enough. Wow, she did. Can she see it? Yep, she looks good. 8 ball's blocked from going into that far right corner pocket. And hopefully she's not too straight and she can fall to the end rail with some kind of angle. She might be forced to play position on a bank shot. Yuck.
Again, this event being played at Strokers here in Palm Harbor, Florida, where they've made a number of renovations. I know you kind of hang out
Oh,
here
yeah.
from time to time. Jeanette from down here in the Tampa area. Jose has redone quite a few things here. Very nice facility.
Yeah, beautiful looking place, and he has very, very loyal pool fans and customers
sure.
that come here and enjoy to play, and he's always got different tournaments going on. The fans that are here to watch the USAMs are educated, knowledgeable fans that really appreciate the game.
For sure, yeah. 32 ladies in this year's women's division. The best of the best, if you will. One of those is currently at the table here, Melinda Huang.
And she is left with a bank shot. Her speed was just right. Looks like a simple, fairly simple bank shot, but uh-oh. What is she looking at?
We're kind of getting used to our camera angles here, not our normal angles where we've got the, unfortunately, no above camera view for this one, but
Maybe she was trying to play safe with the cue ball, but ooh.
all right, so we'll see Jennifer Sylvester once again at the table here. What do we know about Jennifer? Let's see. Playing since she was 5 years old. So she started playing very seriously about 9 years ago. Started playing because there was a pool table in Grandma's basement. My guess is that's how a lot of us started, Jeanette, right? Somebody had a pool
That's right.
table in the basement, and we thought it looked interesting, grabbed a cue stick, and obviously some fall very much in love with the game like you did. And,
Absolutely.
for them, it becomes a profession. For others, just continues to be recreation. And just getting underway here at the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship, brought to you by the American Pool Players Association, and our coverage here brought to you by our friends at pooldog.com. They've got some different offers and things for our viewers that we'll be telling you about as we go here, so make sure you stay tuned to our coverage.
Jennifer just slapped in a ball, looking to cut the ball, and instead she banked it.
Should also mention that we have additional coverage. We have 2 additional tables that you can find on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/APA Leagues. Back to the action here momentarily. She's on the 8-ball.
Oh, no. Oh, she,
She pockets the
thought
8-ball.
She missed that ball. She
will
used
go
all
up
of the pocket.
1-0 here. Again, you can watch additional or bonus coverage over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/APA Leagues.
Jennifer Sylvester taking the first game in the rack, in the set, excuse me, in a race to 5 games. They're playing on Brunswick, at least this match is playing on Brunswick tables. He takes great care of the tables.
That he does, that being Jose Del Rio, the owner here at Strokers, an avid pool player himself. I believe he's actually in the men's event this year, Jeanette, so we should be seeing him in the next couple days.
Yes, and he's a
Gotta be
very
tougher.
solid player.
Yeah, got to be tough for him, though. I mean, you're running the place, you're trying to play in the tournament, so just a testament to how skilled he really is to be able to
Do anything
manage
well.
both those
Yeah,
big
exactly.
jobs at the same time. So
Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 comes up dry. Melinda looking around the table. When I start playing in 8-ball, I look at what are my problem areas? How many, solids and stripes, if I was to be either one of them, which one is going to give me the most trouble? So I don't always choose the easiest shot to pocket. It's really going to be a matter of, if I have a decent shot on both sides, 8-ball, solids or stripes, I'll look at which side is going to give me more problems. You can see that cluster right by the 8-ball is something that she's going to look at, and not necessarily to pick it out, but which one is a better shot at breaking them open. So you can see there's a solid there close to the pocket. So if I can get rid of the 5 and 6 and play position for the 4-ball with a little bit of an angle where my cue ball can carry them in the cluster and open them up a little bit, that would be something I'd be thinking about. Is that the cue ball right there? Yep, there it is. Looks like she's chosen to play stripes.
we mentioned the bonus coverage. I was trying to see who we had currently over there. For those of you that are interested in hopping over to youtube.com/APA Leagues, you can see Deanna Foster and Betty Lee. That's the match we have over and on table 6. We've got Roe. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce her last name. Guarnero versus Tina Larson. Of course, Tina, former U.S. amateur champion. So again, if you want to catch either of those other 2 matches, youtube.com/APA Leagues. We are currently watching Jennifer Sylvester at the table here on our Facebook channel. Got lots of windows open back here. I'm just kind of clicking around everywhere. I got Facebook, YouTube, camera views, all kinds of stuff going on back here.
And everyone, they can chat if they get in there on YouTube, right?
I think so.
We have
This is the first time we've offered the bonus coverage, so bear with us. We will work out some kinks as we go. But yeah, if you want to go over there and...
So if you tune in to YouTube, there's an area where you can actually place a comment.
Yeah.
If you guys have questions for us and
We'll
feed
try
us
to
back
keep up, yeah.
your thoughts.
Yeah, I would say if you want to interact with us, probably your best bet is going to be here on Facebook. We're trying to keep our eye on lots of different things all at once. So.
Got it. Okay, so check out the APA American Pool Players Association on Facebook. And we can see you guys talking to us right now.
Yeah, let's see.
Brian Parks, Joe Johnson, Arg Alexander.
Joe Johnson's watching all 3 matches. Good for
Hey,
you,
Becky,
Joe.
I love you.
Some folks saying good morning. Good morning to all the folks just now tuning in. You're watching live coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship here at Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida, where it's been clear skies and sunny. It was like 85 degrees yesterday, so summer is still in full effect down here in the Tampa area. One of the great benefits of competing in this particular event, being able to come down and enjoy all the things that the city of Tampa and the beaches and everything that's offered here.
So Jennifer managed to hook herself, but made a really nice kick, which worked out well for her because she tied up that 11 ball for Melinda. So right now, it doesn't really make sense for Melinda to send any balls home while she's still got some in the trap. So she might want to try to start to open up some of her problems. I think she was trying to get more underneath that 8, making sure that Jennifer cannot see the 3 ball in the far left corner pocket, as you can see. Well, her right, our left of the screen.
Again, this is a race to 5, combination 8 ball and 9 ball. They've started in the 8 ball set, which will be 3 games. Depending how things go, we may see up to 6 games of 9 ball. Nice shot there by Jennifer.
She's making a comment to Melinda that she touched the 8 ball. Does she want to leave it or put it back? And it looks like Melinda told her to just leave it.
Always great sportsmanship on display at the U.S. Amateur Championship,
Yes.
both of the women's division, the open division.
She's got to try to get to this 2 ball as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. Not sure that that's what she wanted. I'm thinking that she wanted to get a little bit straighter on the 1 and follow the cue ball down to make the 2. Right now, she has a little bit too much of an angle. I don't think she's going to be able to follow past that side pocket to get position on the 2. She hit it a little bit too full. And I'm sure it was because she was thinking about trying to get position on the 2 ball. Now, it looks like Melinda's the one falling behind here because Jennifer only has the 2 ball and the 1 ball left on the table. But Melinda actually has control of the table. So it's going to be fairly easy, I think, to play safety on her. I mean, if she can hit that 10 ball and just drop to the side rail, maybe on top of the, what is that, the 13 ball? Somewhat easy to play defense here.
over Melinda's notes here. She says she's been playing pool 20 years and 360 days. So she knows.
Wow,
She knows
360
exactly when
days.
she started playing pool, which apparently was November 12th, 21 years ago. So
Wow.
that or she's just messing with us, which is also entirely possible.
Possible.
Knowing Melinda. Says she was bored at college and didn't want to study, so she started playing pool. She does further note she should have studied. So Jennifer Sylvester back at the table. Jennifer's pool influence, she lists her grandmother, so that's pretty cool. I mentioned she started playing on the table in Grandma's basement, so sounds like Grandma had a big impact on Mrs. Sylvester. Ms. Sylvester. Of course, this is just day one of this competition. We'll have coverage for you today, tomorrow, the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship, Friday through Sunday, the men's or the open event, typically primarily made up of men. I've not looked at the field to see if we have any ladies in there this year.
Melinda's got to start thinking about trying to pick off some of these balls. I mean, she's playing defense, which is a good thing. She wanted to make sure not to leave her a shot. But by doing so, she continues to let Jennifer open up her own balls out of trouble. The one ball is now in a better position than it was before. And now she has an opportunity to move the two ball. Oh, she has, excuse me. I thought that was a stripe. Is that the 5 ball or the 3 ball? Maybe it was the 5 ball. Okay.
Some folks asking about matchups and things. If you go to compusport.us, you can follow the bracket there. See if we can't get that link pinned.
That was a nice shot. Still continuing to play some defense. Jennifer's got to take care of that 2 ball. She's looking to see if that 2 ball goes in the far right corner pocket, her far right. She's going to have to figure out what to do with this 5 ball.
How do I pin here?
And it's really tough when you're bumping balls and playing safety back and forth, back and forth. Even when you finally get a good shot on an opportunity on pocketing a ball, you're almost, I don't want to say out of stroke, but you don't feel as comfortable. Look at this, was a beautiful shot by Jennifer. Left herself a nice shot on the 1 ball. The problem is, I don't think that, maybe that's the 5 ball. I don't think that ball clears past the 13 ball.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's a good look at it. Yeah, it doesn't go. Ooh, overcut it just by a hair.
Rattles it in the corner pocket there. That'll bring Melinda back to the table.
Yeah, now she really doesn't have too many problems. She's going to want to get that hanger out of the far left corner pocket. Fairly soon, be nice if she could pocket the 10 ball on the side and then get rid of that ball, and then everything's opened up. What is that? I think that's the 10 ball right there.
If you folks have any questions you'd like to ask of the Black Widow while she's here.
Come on, y'all.
Ask away. Of course, I'm also happy to answer questions, but it seems like they want to ask you more things than me, so I just go straight to that. Again, Melinda Huang at the table. The defending champion in this event. And what we've seen typically, Jeanette, is when the defending champ comes in, they sometimes struggle early on.
I think she wanted to give it a little bit more spin. Looks like she just hit it with a high ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because she could have turned that with a lot left English and hit that end rail and back up for the 15, but. And now, not only can she not hit the ball that the cue ball's sitting on top of, but she's not comfortable cueing, making any other ball.
Josh Rodriguez would really like to know what is for lunch. Do you
Well,
care
I'll
to
tell
share
you,
what you were going to have for lunch? today?
Freddie, the
Freddie
chef
shrimp?
here, yep, Freddie makes a great shrimp and rice. Yeah,
Good
right
shrimp
here.
at Strokers. Pretty good menu overall here at Strokers.
Ooh, she missed that, and she,
Pocket
well,
of the 5 in the
that's
side.
interesting. She missed the ball, but actually in doing so, blocked the 8 ball from going. She's dead straight in. And if she doesn't feel like she can draw her cue ball all the way back for the 8 ball and maybe a side or corner pocket on the left. She almost looked like she was considering, let me see what kind of stroke this woman has. Ooh, she missed it.
All kinds of trouble down there in that pocket for that 1 ball.
Okay, so now Melinda either has a combination shot. She can't see the 15 ball, but she might be able to go rail first. Well, I didn't think she could see the ball. Nope, she played a combination. Wow, look at that. Hit it so well, she made 2 balls in 1 shot. Melinda's showing off a little bit over here.
And a question on the, so you weren't supposed to be here today. You were supposed to be at another tournament that did not
Yes.
happen, and some folks asking if you had any opinions on that or what happened with that. Of course, we're talking about the Tornado Open, which was scheduled to be in Atlantic
That's
City.
right.
Professional event that was unfortunately canceled last minute. Anything you'd want to mention about that? I know some tough circumstances from what it sounded like.
It really is, and I'll tell you, it's hard to comment on something that I don't know anything about. I don't know
Sure.
what the reasoning was for her
Melinda.
not to have it. Vivian is a friend. I wouldn't think that she's doing anything that, there were some questions about her integrity and the different reasons why she might have canceled it, but I'm sure that she probably made a mistake in not making sure she had the money in escrow before announcing the tournament. And you live and learn.
Right.
I do feel terrible for the amount of pressure she must be having, but I feel even worse for the number of people that booked their flights, bought hotel packages that were non-refundable. There were people that were coming from Europe, from Asia, and even more than them, because some of them actually have sponsors and financial support. There's some Americans here that, that was their vacation. They saved up for being able to
Right.
do something like that and probably asked off, some vacation time at work that maybe they might not be able to get back.
Yeah, tough set of circumstances there, and I know that, Vivian's trying to do her part to help the game, and I'm sure very difficult for her, but yeah,
It's
it
a
is what it
really
is, right?
unfortunate circumstance.
Now, the
yeah.
fortunate part of it, though, is that here's Jeanette still in Tampa,
Yay!
hanging out with us, bringing you free coverage online of this year's Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. That is all thanks to our friends at pooldog.com. Encourage you to hop over to their website at some point today. We've got Christmas coming up. Great place to pick up the latest billiard accessories for your family and friends.
And Pool Dog does a great job. I mean, you're going to get your items in timely manner. They're going to guarantee anything going wrong, although it never seems to.
No.
They do a great job of promoting their place, and also it's not just a store. They have forums and articles, and instruction and things like that you can also benefit
Yeah,
from.
I don't think a lot of people realize the impact Pool Dog has on the industry overall. I mean,
That's
almost
correct.
every event they are involved in some way, shape, or form. So if you like watching the free streaming coverage, not just of our event, but the numerous other events they cover, show them you appreciate it by buying your billiard stuff from them, right?
That's right. Jennifer made a critical error on a fairly straight-in shot, it looked like. Just sometimes, that's how sensitive the mind is. And something that I would really like to impress upon. I've been working with this kid, a friend of mine that I care for a lot. He's 16 years old, loves the game. And he's so fascinated by, making this tough shot or winning in this match or doing all these different kinds of things. But I told him, when you look at your game, if you were to have somebody record your game, your match games, right, or stream it or whatever you want to do, take a look at what is the chink in your armor? Are you regularly missing bank shots or certain cut shots in the side? Is it your position play? And I'll tell you, for most people, the biggest thing they do wrong is they miss the easy shots. And the difference between somebody that's a skill level 5 and a skill level 7 is not that the 7 can make shots that the 5 can't. It's that they make less unforced errors,
Right.
giving each shot more respect. And it's something I wish people would take a lot more seriously, because their games would go up 2 levels easily on just that, if you're going to miss shots, miss the tough shots, miss the cut shots, the bank shots, and the long shots. Miss those, but don't give away easy opportunities.
Right.
And it's just a matter of bearing down and having some kind of pre-shot routine. Jennifer missing another opportunity there. That was a tough shot, though. It's a 9-foot shot. The cue ball's near the rail. You can't cue it comfortably.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're seeing a few misses in a row from her. A little bit of the nerves maybe starting to set in from
This is
playing
the
Melinda,
Women's Amateur Championship.
Yeah, you're playing the defending champ. You're on the TV table first round, and again, it's those that can embrace that kind of that challenge, right?
Right.
And right now, struggling a little bit. She got off to a good start with the win in the first game. Still a long way to go in this race to 5. This is the final game of 8-ball that we'll see. I'll switch it up to 9-ball after this.
Melinda took her jacket off.
And Melinda's been here for a couple of days. I saw her. I came in Monday for setup, and she was already here practicing. One of the few people that was in here early Monday, and she was already here. Came in early and obviously trying to defend that title, something that is very, very difficult to do. Which we have, I think I was looking, we had 3 former women's U.S. Amateur champions playing this year, if I'm not mistaken. We got Melinda, we got Betty Lee, who was actually Betty Sessions when she won, and we've got Tina Larson, who is a 2-time women's U.S. Amateur champion. So we'll get into the men's side in a few days. It looks like we have, holy cow, 8 former champions. So some stiff competition at the U.S. Amateur Championship this year. Melinda really taking her time, sizing up this shot.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, here we go.
Just a little too much. Scratches in the corner pocket.
I'm really not sure what she was playing position on by following like that.
Mentioned our friends at Pool Dog. Pick up their calendar today. If you go to their website, pooldog.com/APA champs. They're also got an offer for a free towel if you want to check that out. Again, pooldog.com/APA champs. They've got some special offers for our viewers there.
Now, Belinda's got,
Jennifer.
Jennifer has ball in hand, and she's choosing to shoot this ball that she has wide and open, and the 7 ball is a much bigger problem. So I would have thought that she would try to do something with that 7 ball that doesn't have a pocket down there because of the 8 and the 11.
So I've had a few questions, Jeanette, and don't get mad at me when I ask. I'm just relaying.
Oh
Some
boy.
folks asking about why you retired. But you didn't.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you didn't retire, right? You still play.
Right.
We just talked about you were supposed to be playing right now at the
Yeah.
Tornado Open, so you were very much still active
Yeah, I
playing.
think that there's a little bit of truth in that, that I definitely took a little bit of time off due to health reasons. I have ankylosing spondylitis, which is a severe rheumatoid arthritis family. I have fibromyalgia, deteriorated disc in my neck and my lower back. I have precise in both hips and both shoulders, and it's just hard on your body to put a lot of time in. And quite frankly, we just haven't had enough ESPN coverage or anything like
Right.
that to make me want to spend a lot of time doing that. I was thinking more about, how am I going to feed my family later
Yeah.
on when the whole tour is completely gone?
Well, and you've taken on a whole new career
That's
that some
correct.
folks don't know about. Of course, Jeanette, now an APA league operator here in Tampa Bay,
Which
which
I
has
love.
been. How many years has that been now?
It would have been 2 years this month.
Okay.
2 years this month where I'm running it by myself.
Okay.
I had partners
Prior to,
before
that's
that.
right. So it's
But
been-
I will say that I've never stopped loving the game. I just haven't been able to put in the, 4, 6, 8 hours a day every day that I used to.
Right.
And I did start playing in tournaments again. I played in one earlier this year. I played in one last year. But I am looking to start playing more full time.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little bit more support at home, so I'm still running my Tampa Bay APA business, which I love. I love my players. I love the business. I think APA really, sincerely, I believe that their heart is in the right place and bringing something awesome to people
Sure.
that love playing pool. They want to have fun. There are other leagues out there, but I really don't feel like they can compete with what the APA has to offer. I mean, they put so much money back into the sport on so many levels.
Folks that are interested in kind of following that career path that Jeanette did, that are interested in becoming an APA league operator, you can go to our website, poolplayers.com, and click on the franchise information. You can go to poolplayers.com/franchise and get some more information. A lot of great markets still out there, particularly on the West Coast, and some down in Texas. Again, if you're looking for a
Oh boy.
nice warm climate as we get into the winter season. So check that out, poolplayers.com/franchise. You can get more information about becoming an APA league operator, just like Jeanette, just like Ava Lawrence, just like a number of lady pros that have moved into that field. Dawn Hopkins, another one.
Hopefully she just taps this and leaves the cue ball on the end rail. Nope, she decided to try to bank the ball. Oh boy. Ah! Dropped.
And you saw the cue ball drop in the pocket. She'll give Melinda ball in hand here.
Yeah. Oh, that's really gonna hurt right now.
And don't forget, if you are wanting to see bonus coverage of this year's Women's U.S. Amateur Championship, you can do that on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/APA Leagues. I'd encourage you just to subscribe to the page. You'll continue to get the notifications of when content comes up, but you can watch 2 additional matches there. Offhand, I'm not sure what those 2 matches are, but I can assure you that if you head over there, there are a couple of bonus coverage matches. Of course, we are focused on this match here between defending champion Melinda Huang and Jennifer Sylvester.
Melinda with ball in hand. I think you take that ball in the middle of the table and then drop the 10 ball, come over. Even if you end up 2 straight in on the 11 ball, you can play the 8 ball in the corner pocket, but it's really easy to get some kind of angle on that 11 to play position on the 8.
Some folks kind of following up on those questions related to some of your medical issues, asking how you're able to stay on your feet for long periods of time.
I'll tell you, it's not easy. It's definitely hard on me, but I've been dealing with pain my entire life, so it's somewhat that I don't hurt any less, but I'm more used to it than other people. Like some
Yeah.
people can't imagine doing what I do, but you've got to remember I've had an entire lifetime of pain. I've never been without pain. And for me, it's just a second skin. So it's not easy. I do have to rest a lot more. I really, wear out quicker than your average Joe, but, it is what it is. I will say that if you guys wanted to like my Facebook page, Jeanette Lee, the Black Widow, we are starting to stream more of my matches when I'm going out to these tournaments.
Nice.
We're trying to record them so you guys can actually see me like you used to see me on
Yeah.
ESPN. We are now streaming my matches.
You should remind me. We can cross promote that and push that out to all the subscribers
Oh,
right
I'll
from
do
your
that.
page too. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
we'll
Thank
figure
you.
that out as we go. But yeah, of course, I was just talking to the folks. We made the announcement last week about the APA is going to be the official sponsor of Team USA again in the Mosconi Cup this year,
Oh,
which is
awesome.
very cool. And I was talking to my contacts at Matchroom today. They said they are going to be live streaming that event for the first time ever on the Facebook platform this year,
Oh,
as
wow.
opposed to ESPN3. So
Right.
should reach a much larger audience here in the United States. We are extremely excited about that event.
Cool.
Team USA, again, trying to get back on the winning track as they head to London this year. We're going to have exclusive coverage from that event. Melinda
Yeah,
pockets
I
the
would
8
love
ball.
to go to that.
Pockets the 8 ball, takes a 2-1 lead into that's no good. We'll see if Steve can fix that when we get a chance.
Now, will they be able to see the Matchroom through your portal or?
We're still working on that. That is hopefully they'll be able to watch it right on our page. Pool
Okay.
Players, the Facebook page, APA Facebook page.
Right. Well, at the very least, hopefully everyone will like the page so that you guys we can
Absolutely.
keep you posted on the various events
Yep.
that APA supports.
Accidentally deleted the buffer. All right. Steve the Magician fixing my little error there as I inadvertently deleted the scoring screen, but there we go. Back in business.
Hello?
Melinda leading 2-1 now in the 9-ball set. But yeah, so Mosconi Cup, the cool thing is we're going to send a team over. We're going to do exclusive coverage. Obviously, you can watch the matches themselves.
Right.
But there's a whole nother element to the event that goes on behind
Yeah.
the scenes. And
Yeah.
we'll be bringing some of that element to the folks not fortunate enough to make it across the pond and take that in. But should be a crazy environment. I know you've
Oh, I'm
played. You
sure.
actually played. I was reading an article. 25-year history now of the Mosconi Cup.
Yes. I
And the
played in
Black
the very
Widow is
first
in the
one.
very first one.
And not only did I win all my women's matches and doubles matches, but they also put me up against a few men, and I won those matches as well. So it was very successful first, Mosconi Cup ever.
Yeah, it's amazing. There was a great article in Billiards Digest. Mike Pinozzo did a really great article. And talking about the 25-year history and how that event has grown from something that was
Yeah, just
fairly small
yeah,
that not
that's
a lot of
right.
people were following to what it is today, where I think they're expecting like 3,000 something fans in terms of attendance. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to bringing you that coverage. And again, if you like our Facebook page or you subscribe to us on YouTube, you'll be able to get that coverage, notifications of that coverage as it comes out. So meanwhile, Melinda is taking a 2-1 lead in this race to 5. We're now in the 9-ball set.
Jennifer was trying to kick at this 9-ball, I think. What is this? The 1-ball. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to.
It is a little hard. We,
See
so
the
with
balls.
the cameras, when you come into an environment like this, it's not as Yeah, not as able to be, not as much freedom as we might have in Vegas, where we can really put cameras and lights and things. We have
Right.
to kind of work around the environment here. So, again, want to thank our friends at PoolDog.com for helping us to bring you this coverage. A lot of folks tuning in. This is Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. This event, of course, produced by
Oh my gosh.
the American Pool Players Association. This is one of our few events that's actually open to both APA and non-APA members. And I know a lot of folks asking, how do I qualify? We'll have information on that a little bit later today. I believe we're actually going to open the window to start qualifying or to enter the preliminaries next year. There you go. Combination shot there for Melinda, and very quickly she is now up 3-1. Very big game here now for Jennifer. Does not want to put Melinda on the hill. You know, she's struggled somewhat since that first game. Again, we talked about she got off to a good start, 1-0 early. Missed a couple of makeable shots, and since it's kind of been all Melinda since then. So we'll see if she can, still some time to turn it around here. And of course, this event coming to you from Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida, just across the bay from Tampa.
Now, do you want to explain why they're playing 9-ball now? At the beginning of the set, they were playing 8-ball. Now, as you guys can see, they're
Yeah.
playing
You got
9-ball.
You got the race to 5. It is a combination 8 and 9-ball. We had the 3 games of 8-ball. May see up to 6 games of 9-ball. This is double elimination, and the winner of the lag chooses the break or the format.
So they can choose to break the first rack while the opponent chooses whether or not you start an 8-ball or 9-ball, or you can choose
Right.
yourself.
Yeah, and so I guess, because I believe Melinda, she won the lag, and I think she took the break, so Jennifer must have opted to start in that 8-ball set. And Jennifer Sylvester, Hamden, Connecticut. She plays a lot of pool, plays APA, plays on some regional tours, plays with a Predator.
Ooh, I don't think that she can see the 1-ball. Looks like she's trying to hit there. She actually needs to hit this. If she can kick it at all, she's going to have to hit it with some draw and not too hard. Yeah, there you go. Had she hit that and drew the ball with a lot more backspin and about that speed, she didn't hit it as hard as she could have. So I think it was the right speed, but she needed to cue lower on the ball to pull it in.
So we talked a little bit about your work as an APA League operator, and I want to make sure we mention to the viewers, now is a great time. If you're not already an APA member, you go to poolplayers.com/join. You can actually sign up today, don't have to wait. And we've got spring session basically forming now.
Yes.
Our fall sessions are in the latter part, starting to wrap up, and teams are being put together for spring. So again, if you go to poolplayers.com/join, you can become a member today, qualify for one of our Vegas events, qualify for one of our many regional events that occur around the country, events like the Southwest Challenge or the Northeast Challenge.
Well, and if you really enjoy the game, you like meeting people and having
Absolutely.
fun playing pool, APA is really the way to go, because
Absolutely.
there are so many events, different ways for you to compete in. You can compete as a captain, you can compete in 8-ball, 9-ball, both at singles and team championships, which you can't do in a lot of other leagues.
So much to do.
And the event that we offer, should you go all the way through playing in your APA leagues, you can actually win the opportunity to fly to Vegas and
Yeah.
compete with some of the best in the nation at your own skill levels.
Yep. It's really about being part of something bigger, right? I mean,
Right.
you can go play pool anywhere, pretty much at any time, but if you want to do it with the biggest, if you want to do it with the best, if you want to play in the elite events for amateur pool players, you do that through APA, right?
Yeah,
and
you
start by
become
going to
a family.
Yeah, you start all that by going to poolplayers.com/join, becoming a member, eventually joining a team, and who knows where you go from there, right?
I don't think that 3 ball can go past the 6 in the far right corner pocket. Oh, she's looking like it can. All right, now this is the thing. You can't roll this ball because she won't have a shot on the 4 ball. So you're going to have to hit it with some speed, let the cue ball come across the table for the 4 ball. Looks like she's cueing to draw the ball. Oh, she was playing safety. That's actually a really nice shot. So she must not have been able to clear that ball, but played it far enough so that both balls could end up on that side of the table and put backspin on her cue ball. Try to put some distance between the cue ball and the 3. Not so easy, because normally you would hit the cue ball just past that side pocket, but I think the 5 ball's keeping that from happening. Yeah, it didn't look like she could hit it. She almost had to masse the ball a little bit.
Melinda will have ball in hand once again. Again, for the folks just tuning in, you're watching live coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship from Strokers, Palm Harbor, Florida. Day 1, round 1. You're watching defending champion Melinda Huang at the table. Your commentators here, the Black Widow, Jeanette Lee, and I am Jason Bowman. I'm the Director of Marketing for APA. We'll be taking you through the first several rounds today. And you're going to stop back in tomorrow? You're going to do the finals with us?
I am.
Excellent, excellent. So we'll start strong, we'll finish strong, and we'll see. Will it be Melinda? Will it be one of the other 2 former champs, or will it be somebody that we've yet to identify as a new champion? We'll see.
And this is one of the most, prestigious events that someone can win.
Right.
So there's a lot of people that just come here just to even watch. You guys can come to Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida.
Yeah, this is definitely a unique event, right? I mean, the level of play, the level of sportsmanship, the fact that there is no prize money here. These folks are playing for the title, right?
Yeah,
They want their
absolutely.
name on the trophy. They want to be known forever as a U.S. amateur champion, and that's why they do it. And I know that's hard for some, like they just don't
Right.
get that, like why, but there are thousands of people right now that just try to have the chance to come here to Tampa, right?
Right. It's our Olympics,
Right.
basically.
There you go. I
You
like
know,
that.
if you
I
win
like
the
that.
Olympics, there is no prize money. It's for the honor of representing your country
Right.
in a sport that you love and enjoy. And that's really what the U.S. Amateurs, it's the most prestigious event that you can win as an amateur, and people are dying for the opportunity to represent.
Now, of course, there are perks, right? You get to advance to a pro tournament in 2019. We'll cover
Then
all the
I get a
expenses
shot
for
at
that,
you.
right? And then you can maybe play the Black Widow. Of course, there is the really the magnificent marble and bronze trophy that your name is added to and is there forever, kind of like our version of the Stanley Cup, if you will, right?
Right.
That trophy. Of course, you go home with the trophy as well, but the traveling trophy, if you will, your name is forever included there amongst all of our champions. So just a unique thing, very cool thing. And again, have some information later today on how you can sign up to try to qualify for next year.
Right. Now take a look at this. Melinda has a shot on the 6 ball. 7 ball's right there. I think she has a little more angle than she wanted to. Now she can easily shoot the 6 ball and draw the cue ball to the other, to shoot the 7 ball in the same pocket. But if she draws it, it's dangerous that she could scratch in that side pocket. So she's looking at, well, what if I follow it? The problem is if she follows it, I don't know that she can hit it softly enough for the cue ball to stay along the rail, so she's straightened on the 7. All right, she's cueing low on the ball, so it looks like she's going to draw the cue ball. Watch out for the side pocket. Yeah. She hit it with the right speed, and she hit it the right angle. The problem is that she forgot to make the ball.
Looks like she left that 8 ball pretty much on the rail down there, though.
And that's what I mean. Like, anyone would have considered that 6 ball an easy shot to pocket, but your mind, it's like, can you control your mind? And had you had a pre-shot routine and done all your thinking standing up so that once you're down the ball, you just absolutely make sure that you make the ball. Ooh, that was a great shot.
This would be a big swing here if Jennifer can pick up this game. We'll see here, though. Melinda. Taking a look at that. Let's see. A little space there. Mentioned Melinda came all the way from Los Angeles to play in this year's event.
If she could hit that 6 super thin and let it rest on the rail for the 7 ball. But boy, you'd have to have some perfect finesse right there. Looks like she's trying to follow the cue ball to the end rail and stick behind the 9 ball.
We are in the first round of this event.
Wow. Awesome.
Just trying to peek over and see if any of our bonus matches are still playing.
The thing is that she can't really hit the 6 ball, but she goes to the end rail and hits the 6 hard. There's a really good chance she's going to leave Melinda's shot. So she should barely roll this and let the cue ball just land right there. See if you got to hit softer. Had she hit that really soft, she would end up right on top of it and not leave Melinda's shot. The minute you hit it firm, you're opening it all up, and you're not going to be able to control enough distance between the cue ball and the 6 ball. So now Melinda just needs to pocket the 6 ball, stay down the shot, let the cue ball come across the table, 2 rails, to drop the 7 in the side. Let's see if she stays down on this shot. She stayed down.
Got it.
And there it is.
She pockets the 9 in the corner, takes a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, Jennifer's running out of time.
Yeah. Melinda now on the hill. Needs just one more game. Again, I want to make sure we mention our friends at pooldog.com. Of course, if you go to pooldog.com today, you put in a, I think a order, they have $50 order, they're going to give you a free Pool Dog towel if you use the code APA Champs. So, folks over at Pool Dog, always want to thank them for their support.
Something I always remind myself when I'm behind in a match. You can't help what your opponent does to you. You can only control your own thoughts, what enters in your mind. And when I get a bad lead and I'm trailing, the thing I choose to focus on is how cool would a comeback be
Right.
from this point, being down 4-1
Yep.
in a race to 5. All I've got to do is one ball at a time, focus on the shot in front of me. And if somebody's just thinking about the fact that they're trailing and they made so many errors and you're thinking about all that stuff, you can't allow yourself the opportunity to come back. So it's really important that you think about, okay, well, what can I do? And if I can picture myself coming back and making people go, wow, I think that that gets me pumped up and fired up.
There you go. So it does look like bonus coverage still going on tables 5 and 6. Again, if you're interested in that coverage, you go to youtube.com/APA Leagues. 2 different matches going on there. All part of our extended coverage this year. Jeanette and I continue to focus here on the main table where Melinda Huang is on the hill, needs just 1 game.
Uh-oh. She gave it a little too much draw.
Strolling through our comments. Somebody wants to know if you ever learned how to ride your Harley. Do you have a Harley?
You can get a nice look here, what Melinda's looking at. So it doesn't look like that 2-ball can clear past, but she's going to play some kind of defense here. Maybe bank the 2-ball down to the, oh no, she tried to hit it thinner. Whoa, that was insanely good. Come on, how cool was that shot? Look at that. Jennifer's in jail. I mean, she can go 4 rails. Go to that far right corner pocket, end rail, over to the left, down to the bottom end rail, and back over to the side pocket. I don't think she can go 3 rails because of that ball in the middle of the table. Is that the 5 ball in the middle of the table? Looks like she's going to try to go 3 rails. It's end rail, long rail, back over to the long rail, and then hit the 2-ball. Wow, she got on the other side of that 5-ball. I must not have been able to see the table right.
Can use a jump cue in this particular event. Some different questions coming in. These are 9-foot tables. Again, a little bit different than the APA World Championships or our Pool Player Championships. This event played on 4.5 by 9-foot tables. Not sure why the camera's bouncing all of a sudden. You can use jump cues, yes, in this particular event. I'm not sure if somebody bumped that camera, but it was kind of moving to the beat of the music we hear here.
Bobbing. All right, so she doesn't have a shot on the 2-ball. She's going to try to hit this ball thin.
Camera was bouncing.
Well, I'll tell you, Melinda left Jennifer a shot on this 2-ball. She can't cue down on it as easily as she would like. I think she's going to have to get her hand behind the 6-ball like you see there. She must not have felt like she could draw her cue ball back. Okay, here we are. Hit the right side of the 3-ball, bank the 3-ball back up towards her. Let the cue ball get stuck behind that 6 and 8-ball. She's got a nice little wall there she can hide behind. Look at that, good job. If she hit it with a little bit more speed, that cue ball would have landed right behind the 6-8. Ooh,
Just missed.
yeah, again, she needed to hit that with a little bit of draw. Okay, this might be Jennifer's last opportunity to put on some kind of comeback. The balls are out in the middle of the table. I believe the 6-ball goes past the 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what she does. Come on, Jen, I want to see a comeback.
It all starts with that one. Perhaps.
Oh, she can't reach the ball. And that's just a matter of experience, right? You start to know what you can reach, because she could have followed her cue ball a little bit, so she's not using a bridge. Uh-oh. Get up on top of it, okay. Almost straight in on the 5. She wants a slight angle on the 6. All right. All right, she's gonna make the 6 in the corner bucket. Almost like a stop shot. Let the cue ball just float, barely bump the 8-ball to the side rail, and the cue ball will have a nice shot on the 7 next. Oh, she couldn't make it.
Look at here. Nope.
Okay, she left Melinda a shot. Shoot the 6-ball in the corner pocket with a little bit of draw, not too much. And it's important that she doesn't hit it with too much speed, otherwise she'll end up with too much angle on the 7. Melinda looks so calm, doesn't she?
She does.
She shows a lot of confidence in her game.
Yeah, she does. She's got obviously a lot of experience in this event. One of the more veteran U.S. Amateur Championship players here, obviously winning it last year.
Right.
Having gone to the finals several times. So, yep, the pressure she seems to handle quite well, and, you know, that's probably going to make the difference in this first round.
But I've only seen her play in a couple pro events. I haven't seen her. I don't even think that she won the qualifier. She might have been an invite, but.
Yeah, she comes back as the defending champ. The defending champ from each year also comes back to defend their title. So one of the perks of
Got it.
winning this particular event. So.
But I was talking about at a pro event. I haven't seen her play so much. So her experience has to be on the amateur level. Oh, no. She was trying to cut that ball in and just didn't quite get there. She should get a somewhat thin hit. Maybe with high left English. you go. This is where you've got to buckle down and make sure you make the ball. A lot of people overcut this when they're hitting it with too much speed.
Of course, this event, double elimination up until the final round, so both of these ladies will continue on after this match.
She overcut it. Yeah, and a lot of people do that.
Yeah, as you predicted. All right, now this may really be Jennifer's last opportunity.
Right.
Now this might be.
And she can't love this opportunity. She's going to have to kick at it. However, we can see a little bit better on the shot. You can see right here the amount of distance. Oh, oh no!
Ouch.
Doggone it. She hit it pretty well. I mean, she was taking a shot at pocketing that 7. Pretty unfortunate that the cue ball followed and scratched.
Yeah.
Ball in hand. She'd like to shoot the 8-ball in the same pocket of the cue, but looks like she's going to try to roll forward and put the 8-ball back here. She's taking some time.
Yeah.
Figure this out. Ball in hand, 3 balls on the table. That close for U.S. Amateur Championship.
At least for the first round.
Yeah, you can get a good look. Somewhat straight in with a little bit of draw.
Got it.
And she hit it with authority. Okay, for the win.
All that remains is the 9-ball for Melinda Huang here in this first round, Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. And the defending champion will move on. On the winner's side, Jennifer Sylvester will move to the 1-loss side. We're going to take a short break, regroup, get ready for our next match. Hopefully you guys will
Have
come
some
back
good questions
and,
for us.
and join us. Before we do that, a quick word from our friends at Pool Dog.
Tired of the same old when you're buying billiard supplies? Come shop with the big dogs at PoolDog.com. You want pool cues? We've got over 700. Balls, cases, accessories, no problem. Want help with your game? How does hundreds of free training articles sound? Want to shop offline? We'll mail you a free catalog. Hit us up online, PoolDog.com, or call 866-843-3294.